Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we are going to see put request, how we can create a put request and what is the use of it. So without any delay, let's start the video. Yes, now let's create a put request and what exactly we need the put request for. Okay, so basically if we want to do any updates in the data, we use the put request. We will send the ID and the data with it, and then we'll do the operation. Okay, and it will be the same as post request. We'll use request.body only to send the data. So let's create it. Okay, so I'll say app.put here, and first API name, okay, which is update user. Okay, we are going to update the user, and the callback which is request comma response. Okay, let's get the basic boilerplate, then I'll tell you what exactly we are going to update it. Okay, and remove this, and it should be update here. Okay, right, let me go to the browser, to the get API, and you see here we have this id2. Okay, for this id2 we have Jane Smith as a name. We are going to change this name. Okay, so let's see how we can do that. So first thing, let's destructure the values. Okay, from the request dot body, and first thing inside this we'll have id comma name. Okay, so id we need to verify, like identify which user it is, and then name for what exactly we are going to change it. Okay, replace it basically. So I'll say all users dot map. Okay, and here let's say item dot id triple equal to id, and here we don't need to do parse int. Okay, because if you are using body request body, then it will, if you are providing as an integer, it will going to take as an integer only. Okay, but if the case is only in the param values, when you are giving an id in the param values, it will be string only by default. That's why we have to convert into parse string, but here we don't need to do it. Okay, and whenever it is matches, the logic is we are going to modify the name. If not, we are going to return the item as it is. So what exactly we are going to modify is name only. So that's why I'm just do spread operator to item, but name will going to have the new name. Okay, this name will going to come here, and if we do directly map, it will not going to work. We have to get the data into all users again. Okay, basically we are just overriding whatever it is there inside the all user. Okay, and once it is done, we'll do res.json, and here we'll say status as true. Sorry, yeah. And also one more thing which we are not doing here is checking if the IDs exist in the all user or not. Okay, that is part of validations we are not doing right now, so let's skip this. So this is the API which we have created, which is put request. Now let's go to the postman to test this. And you see here we have already add user. Let me duplicate this. Okay, instead of creating a new request here, I'll just click on duplicate, and it will create a copy for me, and I'll just going to update the things here. I'll say update user, and here also update underscore user, and in the body I'll going to remove these two things, and here we need to add the id here. Okay, id will say 2, and name we can change it to something else. Okay, so right now we have Jane Smith. Okay, we'll say John Smith. Okay, John Smith we are saying, and comma we can remove it here. Now let's click on okay, so this I forgot. Post, it should be put. Okay, don't forget. Send, you got true. Let's go back to the application. There is no error over here. Let's go to get all users, refresh. You see the name is changed to John Smith instead of Jane Smith. Okay, we can change it back if you want. I'll just go here, I'll say Jane, send, status as true. Let's go back, let's refresh, and it's back to the normal. Okay, so this is how we can work with the put API. What we did with the put API, we just created as normal. We have taken ID and name from the request.body, and we have just did for all user, we did map iterate over all of them. Whenever the ID matches, that time we are going to change the name, not other items. That's why I did the spread operator. If the ID matches, then only we are going to change the name. If not, we are just returning the item, and that's it. Okay,